All right, what's good, YouTube? So I'm gonna make a little short video for you guys today. I had a Instagram follower just ask me who was like my top five artists that I like to listen to that are like my top five underground artists, like people that don't probably get as much notoriety as I think they should or whatever, or maybe other people, but just kind of smaller artists that you don't hear so much as in the underground that I think still make really good music and are still making music, things of that nature. So I'll kind of go through my list. My list doesn't have any like anybody in particular, but these are just artists that I like to personally listen to that I like, that aren't like the bigger artists that everybody knows about in the underground scene. So like I said, it's no particular order or anything like that. Some of these artists I've spoken to and whatnot. Uh, I've worked with one of these, yeah, two, yeah, two of these artists, and I've spoken to pretty much all of them at some point in time. Um, but yeah, so like I say, so the first that I got on my list, one of my favorite artists off top is that I would put in one in this list of artists I don't think gets much notoriety or aren't as or don't get as noticed as much as in the underground would be Diego Money. Diego Money is one of my definitely he like one of my top artists that I just kind of like keep. I always will go back and listen to different old stuff or either whatever he's dropping now as well and things of that nature. But Diego Money is always one that's always on my list as far as whenever he drops something, I'm always prepared to go ahead and hop on that, listen to it. I've always liked his music. I wanted to work with him. I never had the chance to work with him. I still could, I guess. Now, if I send him some stuff, maybe he might hop on something. But as far as getting placements and stuff like that, that's not even really a concern or a focus of for me anymore, really at this point. But Diego Money is an artist that I've always really enjoyed his music and his content. So I'm glad to see that he's still doing his thing and everything. But Diego Money is on that list. Next that I got is somebody that I think is really slept on but has bars for days is MPA Nino. Be honest, MPA Nino has some serious bars, man. I really like I really like his music. To be honest with you, I like his different type of style, how he raps differently, how his cadence and his flow and his speed is definitely different. He definitely is a trap rapper. He is definitely a rapper that is probably trapping and doing exactly what he's talking about as far as the trapping spot stuff goes, or at least he sounds like he does for sure. I definitely mess with you, MPA. And, that's one of another underground artist that I think definitely does not get as much attention as he could and should. MPA Nino is definitely one of those artists that I still continue to listen to, and anytime that he drops something, I go ahead and check that out as well. Uh, Next, we got on my list is Slime Cedo. So Slime Cedo is another one of my favorites, but also too the only thing with Slime Cedo I have is just sometimes he's a little bit off cadence. Like he'll be off like off key or not off key. I'm sorry, off rhythm a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like it'll be like he's rapping a little bit off. It almost sometimes sounds like he's rapping, but he's not listening to the beat that he's rapping on when he's rapping that whatever he's saying. But somebody else put a beat that kind of pretty much works for the majority of the beat. But I think that's what makes me like him because it's so different. Like it almost sounds like he's talking on the beat, but he's rapping. But like I say, like he rapped to a totally different beat, and then they slid one in there that happens to work. So for a majority of the beat, because sometimes he'll get off a little bit, but I really like Slime Cedo. I really like his style of how he raps. I really like the fact that he actually throws a little Spanish in there every now and then. Like you don't throw a whole lot in there, but he'll just say a couple of words or a phrase or two, and I think that's really cool how he does that. I really enjoyed listening to his music and his style. Slime Cedo is definitely another person on that list. Another person, the next person I got again. None of these people are in any particular order or anything like that. The last person I got on this list is that I don't think even know that many people really have caught on to them, but I think these guys here are actually have like a really good opportunity at their hands if they continue to work with one of the other artists on this list. But I say Icebirds. Icebirds, I think is I noticed that they dropped the newest album that they recently dropped. What is it? YIN, I think. Yeah, YIN. I think with them on there, you got Icebergs, and then I forget what the other dude's name is. I cannot remember. I think it's Sparrow. I think it's Iceberg Sparrow, and then you got 44 Oak Boy, and then I really include Diego Money with them, to be honest with you. I think that's the one. I think that's all of them. But I include. But anyway, either which way, I think they have a way that they could capitalize. They could be essentially like what they kind of like an underground type Migos if they can have that third person or and continue on with that. I think that'd be kind of cool. Or maybe it'd be one of those things where it's kind of like a Migos thing where it's just the two of them. And then there always is like a feature that they'll throw in there so that like the other person is like the extra third. But I don't know. I really enjoy Icebird's music as well. Definitely definitely some artists to definitely keep an eye on and to continue to watch. But yeah, those are like five artists that I feel like don't get a whole lot of notoriety or as much attention or as much opportunity that I personally think are great artists. So we got Diego Money, MPA Nino, ATL Smooth, Slimes. Oh, actually, I skipped one. My bad, guys. I just realized that. I realized that I actually skipped ATL Smook on that. Sorry about that. So the fifth one is ATL Smook. So we got Diego Money, MPA Nino, Slime Cedo, Icebirds, and then ATL Smook is the last one. My bad, guys. I got distracted when the phone went off. But yeah, ATL Smook is another artist that every time I see something that he drops, I go ahead and hop on it and listen to it. He recently dropped something that I really like. What was that song called? Uh, Shoot, I can't remember off the top of my head. Either which way, it's only like a 2 minute song. He's known for like dropping songs. They tend to be a little bit shorter like that. Which I like. I like the style of dropping songs that are short because it makes you repeat and replay them over and over again. I've talked about that in other videos. Let me see. Oh, did I? What's it called? ATL Smooth Months. Yeah, that's what it was. I like that. I like that song. Another artist. Now that I'm looking over here in my playlist of music, I'll go ahead and just name a couple other extra ones that I think I like as well. Is Scuffle. I think Scuffle is another artist that should definitely get a little bit more notoriety. Baby Drill is one I've spoken about before. I think he's going to eventually kind of get a lot more notoriety just off of the simple fact of his association with people. Who else we got on here that I've been listening to here lately? A lot of these. Lil Shorty. That's another one that I didn't think about throwing him on there. Beefing is one of my favorite songs by him. Who else we got on here that I can throw in there? I wanted to mention this person a few times, but I thought about it. But they don't have enough songs on it to make this list. I'll give them an honorable mention, but they're more of like a 50-50 artist with me. Is Slime Dollars. I like he's like literally the epitome of a 50-50 artist. Like and sometimes he'll go step forward a little bit past 50-50, and then sometimes he'll drop music and he goes back some steps, but literally he's like a 50-50 artist. It's like I love it or hate it. It depends. But he's an artist that I like too as well that I've been listening to. I think Levi Carter is another one too. I think I've worked with Levi Carter before. But that's another artist. Texaco was another artist I was going to mention on here. I haven't listened to him a whole lot here lately, but he's made it on my playlist too. Let's see what else we got in here since I'm already in here. That's pretty much it. Everybody else is like main stuff that of the underground scene that everybody's currently listening to right now. Yep, Icebergs is on there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There was another one I was going to mention was Skip Gokar. I was going to mention him. He's another 50-50 artist in my opinion. I can go either way with him, but I like his music as well. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm not going to take too much of your time because I don't want to keep going too far in here because now I'm looking through a whole bunch of different playlists and like, oh yeah, I haven't heard that in a while. But I'm in a much older playlist now. But yeah, guys, I don't want to keep you too long. But I thought that was a cool question. Who's some of my top five slept on artists? I guess is the best way to post word this is how I guess he asked me. But yeah, my top five slept on artists would have to be what I mentioned: ATL Smooth, Diego Money, Icebirds, whoops, Slime Cito, and MPA Nino. I think those are like my top five that are slept on, and then I got some honorable mentions in there as well of people that I'm listening to. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what your top five slept on artists, underground artists are, because I love listening to new music. Like I love checking out new people because you just never know who's listening. I watched a TikTok earlier, where it was Tyler the Creator talking about there was some artist that he found that nobody had ever heard of. He didn't, and the artist didn't think anybody was listening. But when Tyler the Creator found him, he had 6 views on his music, and then I guess he blew up. I don't know who the artist was. I didn't catch the name, but I just saw that TikTok and I thought that was very powerful, pretty interesting. So that's all I got for you guys today. My five slept on underground artists. Drop your five down in the comment section. I'm very curious to hear what you guys got, and if send me some links in the to of music to critique, even if it's your music, other artists' music, or different stuff you want me to got you guys want me to check out and see and get my opinion on, thoughts and opinion. And we kind of keep going from there. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys give me every week. And like I said, I know it takes too much time. Peace. I'm out. Follow me on all my social medias. Milan Make Beats. If I got it, you'll find me. If I don't, you won't. And peace.